episode of Jurassic Survival. Today we're returning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, squeaky clean and absolutely ready, as y'all can tell from our inventory, to mess some stuff up. That is right, me and these pineapples are about to destroy the world. Also, I guess some of these guns and stuff will be kind of helpful too, but let's be honest, 8 pineapples, that's already potentially 7 more pineapples. Then we need to absolutely destroy everything that is gonna be getting sent our way. And trust me when I say this, we got some big things getting thrown towards us. So we are gonna be heading towards Laboratory Alpha, the Bunker Alpha equivalent of Jurassic Survival. And oh, maybe we make a little bit detour to Big Hunt, because that is where we can hunt some pretty big things. Shocker, who would have thunk? But hopefully everyone's having an absolutely fantastic day of the most amazing variety that only does keep on getting better from here on out. Whether that be from the video, bringing you a smile, bringing you a giggle, anything or everything like that, does not matter to me. How a little bit of joy can go ahead and make its way into your day today. I'm just crossing my fingers that that's indeedly do. What exactly the joy do. And yeah, really, that's all that a man could ask for, because if I can bring some fan-freaking-tasticness and happiness, or even just know that there's some happiness coming your lads and lassies' way, that's already got a smile on my face. I got a smile just thinking of it, on top of all of the freaking fun we are about to have. So glug, let's go and down a little bit of water, and let's definitely a bit more powerful of a gun equipped than measly little shotgun almost on the brink of destruction. We will equip Kalashnikov 47. That is always a good one, and we got a little bit of reinforcements here, and well, we're going hunting for some big old dinosaurs. In case y'all are new to Jurassic Survival, oh mama, oh, there's 2 people that just cloned themselves. What are y'all? Ah! Okay, we are being already swarmed by little baby zombies, but we are not here for the babies. We are here for the big boys, and oh mama, I already see some of those, and that's a lot of big boys. Please help me out a little bit more than you currently are. I would highly appreciate that. I do have to worry about recoil on my guns a little bit, and these swarms of other dinosaurs currently, well, swarming us, but hopefully some of these other freaking survivors. I got yelled at. Ow! Don't yell at me. That's rude. Okay, there we go. We got a little bit of damage, though, getting done into the Alpha Ornitholiosis is over here, or the Alpha Orthodontists, depending on how you want to pronounce their names. It's probably pronounced Ornitholocesis, but let's be honest, they're truly orthodontists at heart, and ornitholioles and okie dokie. Let's go and actually get a little bit of a gun, and honestly, I think I know what we need to triumph over this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's eat up the pineapple. Oh no, I'm naked and being yelled at. What in tarnation is going on? What did that pineapple do to me? Oh my god, how many of you people are there? What did we get ourselves into? Luckily, this thing is a pretty big beast, and we do have a pretty solid amount. Oh my god, this is awful. This is not at all what I expected. I did not expect literally everything we had to disintegrate. Okay, this is our opportunity right here. We gotta take down this Alpha Smilodon, which is pretty much like an Alpha Saber-toothed tiger, kind of, I think. Yeet! See you later, alligator. Thanks for help. We'll send you your reward. Yeah, thank you. I'd like some clothes, maybe some pantalones, something like that. That'd be pretty freaking dope, dude. Hello. I will definitely go ahead and take some of these various things that they did drop, because a lot of what these things drop are things. Well, yes, but also a lot of the things that do get dropped are very valuable in the eyes of the traders of Jurassic Survival. In case y'all are new to Jurassic Survival, make sure that y'all head to that link at the top of the description and potentially start following up with the series and everything that has gone on, because it has been a pretty long-running series, and it's been one of my personal favorites when it does come to survival games, more specifically mobile survival games. It's probably one of my favorites, up there with like the likes of like Last Day on Earth Jurassic Survival. I've always had a like kind of soft spot for, because I do love dinosaurs, and it also does have this very cool setting, obviously, of, well, being pretty modern, and that there are lots of guns, and pretty cool guns at that. Also, Tarzan underwear by default. What is there not to like? But we did just complete the big hunt event over there, and definitely got some big hunting done. I think that goes without saying, and that's actually a pretty big deal, because whenever you finish the big hunt event, you get a hunter's token right over there. So we got another one of those. We got to continue accumulating those, because once we get, I want to say 10 of those mother truckers, we're gonna be able to build the Hunter's Box, which is arguably one of the coolest new items that was added in the most recent updates to new Jurassic Survival, where it allows you to exchange prey with hunters, and if you're lucky, you can get highly valuable items. That doesn't do justice just how cool of a situation we are talking about. Also, I'm gonna make a pit stop and grab some clothes. And hockey dokie, luckily we still got plenty of pineapples to supply our shenanigans, but let's just go ahead and equip some of that armor, and actually, I should put away, yeah, I'll put that stuff away. So that does bring our hunter token total up to a grand total of 2, so I definitely gotta go a little bit more ham, egg, and cheese like a freaking omelet on getting that thing built up. But on building up our supplies so we can get the 10, because I think we have most of the other resources that we need, and we should actually be getting some more from today's shenanigans. But y'all can see that we have quite a lot of steel bars and teak planks, which are the otherwise kind of very rare or rarer resources that are necessary for the crafting of this hunter's box, and I suppose aluminum plates as well. We got about 1 of those, but we do have a fair amount of aluminum bars, which I think we can process into aluminum plates. I digress. Long story short, the pieces are starting to come together, but for now, let's go back to the world map, and we're gonna be heading over to the Laboratory Alpha, aka kind of like the Bunker Alpha of Jurassic Survival, and for a pretty good reason, because the last time we went to Laboratory Alpha, I don't really know how to describe it, but we got a freaking like Spider-Man Assassin's Creed launcher installed into our freaking wrist. And long story short, it could like shoot arrows and stuff. Now, at the moment, I don't have an arrow in my inventory or something like that, but I believe that something new was actually added to Laboratory Alpha, and kind of what happens is in exchange for us activating the power, I think we might be able to like start crafting arrows and stuff for this little like wrist launcher that we have, which is really, really cool if you ask me. But first things first, we gotta actually open this thing up, and that is going to draw quite a little bit of a commotion our way. So what I will be doing here, comrades, is equipping something known as a gun. And the gun will be doing the pew, 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 pew. And the dinosaurs that are gonna swarm me are going to be doing the insert drop dead noises here. So if you'll excuse me, I gotta activate that. And it's hunting season, baby. What up, velociraptors and dilophosauruses? And holy guacamole, there are a lot of y'all, and this weapon is way slower firing than I thought. Can I just like get into here, please? I don't even want to fight him anymore. I'll stop beating up on me. Stop spitting on me. Let me go. Okay, there we go. Whew. Majestic, like a lion. Might as well just call me Lion Snipe. Star Lion. No, definitely Star Lion. Star Lion, little bit cooler than Lion Snipe, but I digress. But I believe this fellow over here actually hooked us up with what we were looking for. But he says before I can make something for you, you gotta redistribute the power supply. There's a special switch in the laboratory for that, so we're going down into the laboratory and we're gonna be activating it. And I think that should activate his whole workstation over here, and ideally start giving us access to the ability to shoot, so like load up that arrow and start shooting a little bit. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you'll follow me down into the depths of Laboratory Alpha, we got a bit of a run to knock out, and this is where some crazy things have gone down. If y'all have not been keeping up with the Jurassic Survival kind of storyline or kind of some of the background building and whatnot, long story short, some crazy experiments went down in this laboratory, and y'all will see some of the abominations. Ooh, more teak planks. I'll definitely be taking those. Y'all will see some of the abominations. I think there actually should be one kind of roaming across right there. They're like zombified dinosaur humans. I don't need, like, if zombies were dinosaurs, that's what they would be. That's an awful description, but it's a description, so we are rolling with it. They're like mutated dinosaur humans. They're mutants, 100%. And well, ooh, we're really getting some good loot so far from this, and ideally we'll be able to get some good stuff. And if all goes according to plan, we should actually be able to get a pretty cool few little sneak attacks here, because don't get me wrong, I like my sneak attacks. So ideally, as soon as this mutant turns around, we'll go ahead and try to get a nice little sneak attack on him to hit him with the one-hitter quitter, and then we're gonna try to get to the end of this floor where we can actually activate that switch that was being talked about, because this switch did actually exist. Oh, this is gonna be a big boy over here. Yeah, yeet! Bless up for the 180 damage we just did, and oh my god, I'm getting hungry. What can I say? Destroying mutants. It builds up an appetite, and wow, did we blew through some band-aids. I maybe should have restocked, but do not worry. I have the power of pineapple. Call me the pineapple man to go ahead and triumph. But yes, I am very excited that we are continuing to check this out. The current season is over. We are not in the midst of a season, because Jurassic Survival does also kind of follow the season system. And hello, goodbye. Jurassic Survival does also kind of follow the whole season system, kind of similar to actually a lot of survival games and just kind of like games in general out there. And I believe season 3 has kind of recently ended, which kind of introduces some of these changes that I was talking about. And this is a really good room because if we're lucky, this little loot box right here is actually like a gun chest kind of. And oof, no gun for us today, but some pretty solid loot that will be coming in handy in various recipes and whatnot. But we have some more zombies we got to take down. Let's bring out the big guns. Let's go pew pew, mother trucker. Let's go pew pew. Pew news? No, this is not pew news we're talking about. We're just going pew pew. But seriously, okay, this weapon we have over here, this like Car 98 type weaponry, boop, not exactly fastest firing weapon, which is a little bit of a bummer. So let's go for something a little bit more automatic. Well, the shotgun's not as automatic, but I do believe it does shoot a little bit faster. And honestly, I'm just going in guns blazing with this fella. What up, thug? Oh my god, I forgot this fella has a lot of health over here. We may or may not need to switch weapons, because as lovely as the shotgun rain is, I don't know if there's gonna be enough firepower to go ahead and get the job done for what we are looking to do. Like, we might need to hire an additional contractor, metaphorically, to get this job done. And that contractor goes by the name of semi-automatic shotgun! Oh my god, ow, that still hurts quite a little bit. But yes, this shotgun, which actually does shoot quite a little bit, boop, shotgun rain, faster than its little pump action predecessor over there. Definitely love whipping out the Benelli M4 Benelli. It just sounds so majestic and majestic it be. And there are some side rooms and whatnot that we could explore, but for the purposes of what we are trying to knock out today and kind of activate this generator and stuff, we're gonna leave some of the side rooms for another time. Again, y'all can check out that playlist at the top of the description to follow up with some of the Jurassic Survival shenanigans we've done so far. We've actually cleared out this location quite a few times, but never for this mythical switch at the end of it all. So I'm very curious, and I really, really, really want to not speed run, but I want to get my bootay over there on the lickety split. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm missing 6 health. Pineapple, please fill in the rest for me. And hello, Mr. Hulk. I got me a little bit of magnum action, and let's go and make it rain. Goodbye to you, compadre, and onwards we go. Because some of these hall monitors, man, these hall patrols, like, bro, I'm sorry, I don't have a bathroom pass on me, all right? No need to attack me with your terrifying dinosauritude. Like, come on, brother. We do not be needing no bathroom pass in the middle of this dinosaur-centric type apocalypse. But here we are in the final little chamber, and we want to have a good gun for this. So say hello to, well, Kalashnikov is gone. That thing got devoured, and kind of devoured is like a little bit of devourception. The huge big hunt event that we had, because there's gonna be a pretty big zombie patrolling. I like to call him the doctor. Why? Because he kind of looks like a doctor. He seems pretty special. Not just because of the fact that he has an alligator for an arm and like a freaking Spinosaurus for another arm, but also because he's got a little doctor suit. Look at that. He's definitely a doctor. But yes, that man is pretty freaking insane. 180 damage, lickety split. Let's go and do that. Run away a little bit so we can boop in. And then let's go ahead and bring out the scar and start putting some scars on the Chimera. Boom, roasted. Pun style, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, buns ain't ready for these puns. All right, we got him right about down to 200 health over here. Let's go and continue blowing through him. And bless for the power of the pineapple, and let's go. We got some HDD, some hard drives, which in addition to these two things are kind of like the ticket system of the laboratory alpha. So if we collect enough of these, we can actually exchange them for crates over at that top lobby floor. This is currently the only floor that exists, which is a bit of a bummer, but I mean, what you gonna do? Am I right? Oh, we have a mutant here. I might be able to sneak attack. I like sneak attack. You save a lot on the damage. Look at that sneak attack. I am a sneak attack god. What can I say? Okay, and then maybe can I sneak attack this thug? Dude, these guys have the peripheral vision of a rock. And I don't even know how good a rock's peripheral vision is, but I'm that confident that their peripheral vision is trash. That's what it is. They got the peripheral vision of a freaking dumpster, my dude. I'm sorry, but y'all gotta update your dumpster firmware or whatever it might be, because this is not making the cut. Ow, okay, I'm sorry for insulting you, you dumpster. You are doing quite a little bit of damage, but that is no excuse for your doom. Coming shortly to a Starsnipe video near you. But yeah, it is definitely good to be back in Jurassic Survival. It's been a little bit of a bit since we were last in here. I've just been trying to keep up with some of the other series that we do have going on, but it is prime time for us to make valiant return. And as much as I do want to use that first aid kit, I also don't, so I will chow down on every pineapple in the existence of pineapples. And we are back at full health, powered by the power of pineapples. And I think we should be able to hopefully get enough sneak attacks on these fellas to finish him pretty easy peasy. This will be a one-hitter quitter, bip. And that fella over there, I'm pretty confident in my ability to one-hit quit. And that's really good, because this room doesn't have the switch. Oh, it's got some mixtape CDs, though. It doesn't have the switch that fella was talking about, but we actually have a chance of finding dinosaur eggs, which is one of the, like, coolest resources that you can actually find out in the wild in Jurassic Survival, because that's how you can actually raise dinosaurs. And dinosaurs can come along with you into battle. Unfortunately, they will, ooh, that's actually a part that we need to help raise dinosaurs as well. They will not follow you into Laboratory Alpha, I think because, like, they have some really bad memories from down here. And I don't blame them, because I'm seeing some messed up stuff relative to dinosaur terms. But yo, let's go. Love to see that steel bar, baby. I'll definitely go ahead and collect that. And I think, I don't know if we'll find an egg out of one of these three, but you gotta imagine there's a shot. And I'm definitely interested in, honestly, let's go, dude. That's what I'm talking about. The loot here is crazy. Like, these are seriously some of the best materials you can find so far, like steel bars, teak planks, seriously, the upper echelon. And let's go, another one, baby. Call me DJ Khaled. But it is definitely good that we are picking these up, because steel bars are a bit more of a pain in the butt to get, but teak planks, a little bit interesting, actually, because in this most recent update that they did add in the swamp location. We checked it out, actually, in the last episode of Jurassic Survival, and well, let me just say, it's got a lot of teak planks. Plenty of teak planks to go around, which is very, very good, comrade. Very good, very good. But steel, not the bars. No, steel bars. Yes, steel bars are also very good, but again, they can be sometimes a bit of a pain in the butt to acquire. But I don't know. I honestly, at the end of the day, I just like to have as much of the rarest stuff as possible. And I do believe some of these little side rooms here, yes sir, my memory served me right. Had a little bit of steel bars chilling and waiting for us. And this one, boom, as not well. No, it did not have that for us. But this fellow over here dropped some of that stuff that we'll be able to collect for a rainy day, for the rainy day fund. And onwards we go with a completely almost destroyed battle axe that is going to be completely destroyed now. We do have a machete that will be able to do a little bit of damage. Not a lot, just a little. We'll be able to get a big hit on this Hulk feller over here, and then ideally, put the moves on him, baby. Okay, we are only doing like 19 damage per hit. I did expect this machete to be a little bit stronger. Machete, you are letting me down, brother, please. Take down the Hulk, bro. That's not even Hogan, and he's definitely not massive and green. Okay, he's definitely massive, but he's not like the green Hulk, so we do have that going for us. Let's just go ahead and take down this scavenger over here, and bada bang, bada boom, goodbye to you. Because I think some of these side rooms in kind of like this last little area, they tend to have some pretty solid loot, including, like I'm talking about, teak planks and steel bars, so I definitely want to capitalize on this opportunity. Some of those earlier rooms we passed by can still have some goodies, but I don't think they tend to be as juiced as some of these end rooms. That room was a bit of a bummer. There's like a little closet here that actually literally no one protects, so it's a bit of a freebie. Definitely want to capitalize on that and collect it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Another wrench. You love to see it, baby. And boop. We will open that, and we have a mutant to deal with. What weapon has not gotten the time to shine? I think it's time for our M416 to have a little bit of fun. Yeah, I'm having fun with this. And all right, we got a feller down over that way. That's a thug. No. I want to take down the scavenger. Over here, that little side room is definitely going to be a bit more on the difficult side, but I think before we even get to that side room, we have gotten where we wanted to go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, say hello to my little friend, the switch. Boop! Get switched, switch. Oh, yeah, look at that. That was, I expected more dramatic noises. But hopefully that is the right switch that they were talking about, because I have not seen another switch in my life. Okay, just kidding. I saw like a light switch when I walked into this room, because like I have an office that I walk into to record videos. Like there's a light switch, you know, like occasionally I hit it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Yo, let's go. I'll have to go ahead and cop that Band-Aid. And also those logs, because those are teak plank logs, something that I was just talking up quite a little bit, so do not want to be leaving that behind. Also, I can't come back and get a lot of this stuff. This location will not necessarily just despawn. You know, I think I have about 2 days to come back and get stuff, but we got a thug over here we got to take down. Quite the tough cookie, bro. Like, he's looking like a stale almond cookie, but ain't no cookie these chompers can't bite through, baby. Go ahead and get bitten, bro. And now we got this little chest unlocked for us, which, if I recall correctly, which I think I do, is juiced. Oh, pretty juiced, if you ask me. Let's go and we'll collect that. We'll go back into there. I say goodbye to cookery. That is not the machete, that is the cookery. Unfortunately, not as powerful as I remember it being. I thought that was like the machete equivalent of a machete. Yes, but no, apparently. We can continue collecting a few of those, and then we do still have this little end room we gotta get through. Hello, Hall Patrol! I don't have my bathroom pass, but you know what I do have? An M416! Hope that's a-okay. There we go. I think he made an exception for us, and the scavenger ain't exactly saying no to us either. And what you know, the loop is done. So, back up we go. There were a few rooms that we could have still hit up, but I just want to get back up here to the tippity top of the mountain. And the mountain, of course, being a metaphor for the laboratory, because that is where the mechanic hopefully is going to be a little bit happy. Oh, he looks excited. He wasn't talking to me like this before. And he's got recipes and in there. Oh my god, dude, hold up. You can make fireball. Yo, what, mate? So you're telling me if I come back here with various scales of some of those dinosaurs we've been hunting, they will give us frosted bolts, not to be confused with frosted flakes as much as I'd love that, fire bolts and poison bolts, 2 of each. Oh, mama, we shall be making a return, Mr. Mechanic, and a very quick one at that. So we gotta come back with some of those freaking colorful things. And how else do, like, what other ones were there? You also had the reinforced bolt, which we do require an aluminum bar for. I don't know if I want to invest my aluminum in this at all. I do definitely have some extra teak and steel that I'm willing to invest. We also have the default bolts. It looks like reinforced bolts crack through armor. Like, this is gonna be crazy. Oh! And this is actually where we can craft steel bars. Interesting. So if we bring aluminum plates, iron, and coal, he will craft steel bars for us. Huh. Well, you have a little bit of an interesting job there, Mechanic. I gotta say, your little workstation here, it's kind of bulling. Your AC looks broken. I knew a guy for that before this whole dino apocalypse happened. He's a great AC guy, best AC guy you could ask for. Your AC's broken, boom. He has the Midas touch of air conditioning. He just does his little boop bops on the thing, and next thing you know, it's looking like the frickin' North Pole. You're freezing. You're freezing. You come to the AC guy, you say, AC guy, my guy, I'm hot. My AC's broken. And it's like, oh, boom. He comes over, next thing you know, your AC's working so good, you're asking him to break it again. That is how good of an AC guy I used to know. But then this whole dino apocalypse happened. The freaking swamp zones appeared out of nowhere with crashed military helicopters and ancient alligators trying to eat off your face. All of a sudden, AC guy, he moved to freaking Cabo or something like that. I don't know where he went. You know, he wasn't chilling near us anymore, though. That man might be chilling in some, like, freaking private island. He might be in Aruba. Who knows where he is? But I call him up. I call up the AC guy's number, and I say to him, AC guy, where you at? And he's like, boop. And I'm like, oh no, that's the voicemail. And well, that's the tragic story of Star and his AC guy. So yeah, just word of warning. You gotta know how to repair an air condition if you expect an apocalypse coming, because you never know how bad it's gonna be when your AC is broken and there's no AC guy around. Fun fact though, it was literally gonna be like super hot in Chicago one of these, I think it was like last week or something like that, and literally the worst time out of nowhere, our AC just decided to absolutely break, and it's just like, oh. The funny thing is it only broke upstairs. It didn't break downstairs, because it is like a 2-story home that I live in, and well, conveniently enough, my office that gets really hot from all the computers and monitors and yelling madmen. Yeah, why they're there for some reason. Who knows why? You know, just random yelling madman placement. Yeah, definitely heats up the room a little bit. So that was a very, very fun time, especially with the added context of how does one say this? The added context, I'm trying to focus on like some of the stuff I'm trying to grab because I am trying to definitely grab, I think 3 of these planks is going to be the move. We got 3 steel bars, we got 3 of those, then we gotta bring 2 of each of those like bolts and stuff like that, and we'll be giving each of those a look and seeing exactly what they are like, having a little bit of testing and whatnot. And we had, where did we have, there you go, buddy. We got the colorful stuff. Looking like a freaking rainbow, dog. It's a pretty sad rainbow. It's only got 3 colors. I'm working on my rainbow, dude. What can I say? But there we go. We got the scales for each of them. Let's head back. Let's get this stuff built. I'm getting thirsty. Luckily, the Dino Apocalypse has not affected my ability to quench my thirst, depending on which thirst we're referring to. But my literal thirst, boom, bada bing. A little bit of water, solved. Call me a problem solver. If this was the Sunday crossword, boom. I'm a freaking expert. All right, that thing's getting solved. 5 minutes max, or something like that. It's a box. All right, I'm not feeling that box. Maybe I'll go to the box a little bit later. Maybe I'll go to the box with my arrows. I was hoping that maybe that sound meant a new Big Hunt event decided to appear. I was horribly mistaken. What you gonna do? Horrible mistakes. They happen sometimes. They just do. You gotta roll with the punches, and you gotta roll with the mistakes and try to fix them. Speaking of mistakes, steaks. I like those. Honestly, I could have gone for a steak today. But what do you know? My steak guy, he wasn't ready to hook it up. Him and the AC guy, I think they went off somewhere. Regardless, we'll be making some dino steaks or something like that. We'll figure something out. But shenanigans aside, we are back over here in Laboratory Alpha. And we got the resources that we require to get things done. Mr. Mechanic! I return with good news. It's called loot. Exactly the loot that you were looking for. Let's go and let's get some of this stuff crafted up. Boom! Oh, do we don't even have to wait? We just give it to him and it gets insta-crafted. Mechanic, you are my new best friend. Me and you are going to get along, and dude, this is awesome. Now, the moment of truth is going to come. What, like, if we never have to, what you mean? Did I bring back the wrong thing? Bro, you what, mate? What are you talking about? I got 2 of the, oh, it's because I got to take those out. I was gonna say, what in tarnation? There we go. We got 2 of each kind of arrow that goes on our freaking like wrist Spider-Man attachment, whatever you want to call it, Assassin's Creed Ezio looking thing. Oh, baby. And there are other bolts we could do too, but I imagine all of them are going to be kind of similar in that it sets the target on fire, dealing 15 periodic damage for 10 seconds, makes the enemy 50% slower for 10 seconds, and increases the damage dealt to it by 30% for 10 seconds. Dude, some of these things have really, really cool effects associated with them. I kind of want to test out the fire one. I like a little bit of fire. What can I say? Maybe I'm a bit of a pyromaniac. I don't know, but let's have a little bit of fun with it, shall we? Let's head out. Let's see if maybe we can get into a bit of a tussle with like some boss, not zombies, dinosaurs. Maybe a little bit of a tussle with the boss dinosaur and see, I don't know. It could be a good opportunity for us to get some more of these scales, which is always good, and maybe some more of those dog tags. Ideally, I'd love it if more of those big hunt events spawned in, because we are gonna have to collect a few of them to make our radio dreams come true. So I think that might be the thing I want to try and hit up for the next video of Jurassic Survival, is ideally get that whole new feature with the Hunter's Box built up. Because again, I think we're good on every front except that Hunter's token front, but I think we got what it takes to get it going. I think we'll be able to knock that absolutely out of the park. But for now, let's go ahead and knock it back into our base. so to speak, that'll be doing that. Not to mention the upcoming season of Jurassic Survival that they have started teasing and stuff. I don't know exactly. I think they started like teasing. They haven't teased too much new stuff, but I believe that they've kind of like teased new armor and new weapons or something like that. So we keep an eye for that, because whenever the Jurassic Survival update does come out, we will do our best to cover it absolutely ASAP. So make sure that y'all are staying tuned for that, in addition to all the awesome survival games we got going on the channel. So if you aren't already subscribed, what you doing? Hit that subscribe button. And I was primarily hoping that we could run back home, and then maybe if we pop out, we could get a new event to pop into the world map. It would be pretty cool to hunt something. I ain't getting nothing. Okay, I have a bit of an idea then. Maybe if I head over to the quest giver fella, we might be able to get some quests from him that spawn the things that I'm thinking of. Because there is a fella actually that does give us specifically quests. And I think some of them have to do with like the boss dinosaurs I'm thinking of. So maybe Flocky. Kill an Alpha Dilophosaurus. I'll do my best. Kill an Alpha Smilodon. I'll do my best. I'll do my best to do all these contracts. Maybe even open some boxes, who knows. But yeah, hopefully some of these hunt quests can spawn some alphas, because if so, I think this is going to be a really cool opportunity to take them down, especially with the context of these really cool arrows that we have. And we'll kind of get to hopefully get a feeling for which ones are the best if they do like normal damage whenever like you actually use them, because they're kind of like how in Last Down if there's an extra pocket. You don't have an extra pocket in Jurassic Survival, but once you get this thing built, this little wrist attachment, you do have, oh, that is the sound you love to hear, baby, Alpha Dilophosaurus. You do have the ability to have kind of like that bolt over here specifically, so it's definitely going to be interesting. And hopefully let's equip the Scar L a little bit more powerful. I want the power. Let me feel the power, baby. And let's try and take this thing down, knock out a bit of a quest. And that's also, we could kind of progress in Floki's little quest line progression, which I haven't been giving too much love, to be completely fair. But okie dokie, lads and lassies, I hope you're ready for it. Things are about to get loco for Floki. Hello, big guy. Boop. Oh, I hit him. He appears to be on fire. He's definitely taking some damage. I want to see exactly how much damage he takes from one. Oh my god, we did a lot of 150 damage per crossbow bolt. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of flippin' insane, dude. Boop, get crossbowed, mother trucker. Or, I don't even know what to call it necessarily, but, you know, shouts out to this Dilophosaurus. He is not calling in reinforcements of any kind, which you absolutely do love to see, and it gives us plenty of an opportunity to take him down the old-fashioned way. Ideally, I would love him to spit a little bit more because, you know, it's actually really good, because whenever he does that, he's doing way less damage than anything else, any other type of damage he might inflict to us. Because I definitely got to grab some more band-aids kind of soon. We're running a little bit low on that front, but we should still be okay, and we just got to see those fire arrows in action, and dude, those fire ones might be my favorite, so hopefully we can get something kicking with that. But without further ado, oh no, I gotta punch him to death. Not what I was expecting. Oh! How did that? Our gun literally broke at the worst time imaginable, but the alpha has fallen, and it's time for us to whip out a few new bolts. And ooh, baby, we got some poison scales from him, so in his honor, I will whip out some of the poison bolts, and they let us do more damage for 30 seconds, so I imagine that might be pretty useful for this next hunt we'll probably get ourselves into. And all right, y'all, to help us prepare for what we're about to get into, we have upgraded the Pineapple Man's powers. We have grilled our pineapple. Quite the heretic act, I know. But sometimes you gotta resort to heresy when it comes to pineapples. And well, it's not on a pizza yet, but we might need to get to that point sometime soon. But the Alpha Smilodon, I don't know how much longer he's gonna be smiling, especially after we're done with them. So without further ado, let's start making our way over there. We got our acid arrows ready and loaded, and ideally I want to be ready to swap in these frost bolts kind of ASAP as well, because it does make enemies slower for 50% for 10 seconds. So maybe, honestly, it might be a good idea to use the frostbow bolt first, because if we can slow down the Smilodon, we can run away and reload kind of more efficiently, if that makes sense. We got plenty of band-aids, And hopefully the Kalashnikov will be able to get the trick done. Then we will return and kind of tell him about our escapades and be like, hey, we killed some of those alphas. Give us stuff now, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you very kindly. Hopefully the Smilodon does not summon reinforcements. That would be rather unfortunate. I smell like poop. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Exactly what you love to see. Well, all right. We got that to look forward to. I need a shower now. Yes, let's just yell that from the top of our lungs as we approach the deadliest predator on this side of the Mississippi. I don't even know if the Mississippi exists in this world, but I digress. Boop! Get slowed down. Oh my god, look at him looking like a slowpoke, bro. Oh my god, if I had a Pokeball, I'd try to catch you right now because you literally look like a slowpoke in the flesh. Okay, he ain't no slow, he ain't so slow no mo. Let's hit him with another one, and he's gonna be looking nice and slow. Okay, he yells at me. I don't like being yelled at. Please go away, please. And thank you. Prime opportunity for us to swap in some of those poison bolts, and we're gonna be doing a lot more damage here in just a jiffy. We're continuing taking down these little saber-tooth babies. I want their big mama. Where is big mama? Mama, what are you doing? Oh no! Dude, what? The Smilodon can feast on the bodies like that? Well, that's a little bit cheatsy doodly. Why don't I go ahead and hit you with a little bit of that, and let's start doing some more damage with every single one of our bullets. Let's just make sure that recoil does not get to be too bad. Ow, I get yelled at when he goes below 200 health as well. And I'm gonna follow this fella. I want to make sure that ideally you stop those shenanigans immediately. Okay, I don't want to get hit by 500 enemies either. That's not going to be good for our armor durability, and I imagine our armor durability is not exactly in a good situation at the moment. Boop! Let's hit it with the slow-mo, not the slow-mo, the really low armor one more time, and hopefully everything that we got can withstand just a little bit more. The Smilodon is on the brink of destruction, and what can I say? This thing is about to break. Let's swap over here to the Carabine. Bob! Get quick scope, baby! This is my phase submission. And the Smilodon has perished, and we got ourselves some frosted tips and some acidic ones as well. And every single one of our crossbow bolts was used. And dude, for the right situations, it's actually crazy how useful these things can come off. In victory, I think we got to feast on some freaking grilled pineapples, bro. Pineapple Man! Used to be actually Mango Man, fun fact, but I've been lacking on the mangoes. To some of y'all who are the OGs of the Jurassic Survival series, you know about the escapades of Mango Man, but Mango Man, he's on a vacation or something, bro. He's taking a sabbatical. Who knows what Mango Man's up to? But Pineapple Man will take his place, even if it involves grilling pineapple. He's ready to step up to the plate, baby. He's ready to step up, and we're hitting that home run, baby. I'm not going to first base. I'm not going to second base. I ain't going to third. Oh, third would be kind of all right. Like if I hit a triple, okay. That's kind of cool. But I'm getting a home run. I don't care if it's a grand slam out of the park or if it's got to be inside the park and I'm running the bases like crazy. I'm getting her done, baby. But let's go and get these quests done. Sure, there were some other things we could have done in addition to these quests, but I kind of think we hit the big ones, which is going to result in us getting a lot of loot and a lot of the levels, which is definitely gonna bring a little bit of a smile to my face. So hello, Flocky, 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 Flocky. How are you doing? Your radio, it gets in my way. Hello, hello, hello. Give me, let's make sure we got the inventory room. We got plenty. Give me the goods number 1. And give me the goods number 2. And we are starting to level up our contract level. And every time you get a level, you do get a one-time reward as you cross each of them. And I'm just gonna say, there's some pretty cool stuff along the way. And very powerful stuff as well, but very cool. Ooh, look at those stockpiles of rare resources kind of in the higher ups. But we even get some rare resources just for knocking stuff out, so I'm pretty happy. This should refresh in 24 hours, but in the meantime, I could go kill some Dilophosauruses and open some boxes, and as exhilarating as box opening sounds, we've opened enough boxes for today with quite the cool escapades in a Jurassic Survival. Continuing to check out the latest of what this past update did bring, and staying tuned for Season 4 for when that does drop. I am excited to see what it is all about. And obviously, we are still working towards one of the new features over here in the form of the Hunter's Box. So ideally, by next episode, I'm definitely gonna try and grind out these Hunter tokens a little bit more in my free time because they're kind of a pain to get because you have to wait for that big hunt event. But we're gonna go ahead and do our best to knock that out so we can show off that feature because I from what I've heard, I haven't seen firsthand what it does, but I've heard that this Hunter's Box is actually really, really cool in the mechanics that it does introduce to the game. So I'm really excited to see what they are like. And obviously, I just love seeing mechanics in any kind of mobile survival games. It's cool to imagine what they might be like in other survival games, like, for example, Last Day on Earth. And sometimes features that are added into Last Day on Earth kind of originate in different games, like Jurassic Survival, for example. So I really do like kind of getting the feel for things and checking them out over here in some of the different games. And I got a soft spot for Jurassic Survival. It's so cool that they got all the freaking kind of modern guns of Last Day on Earth. I love zombies, but dinosaurs are a close second. If y'all like Ark Survival Evolved, you would know, because I played so much of that game back in the day. Zombies and dinosaurs, bro, might as well be my two BFFs. But with that said, with that done, I do think that's actually a pretty good point for us to go ahead and start ending off this episode of Jurassic Survival. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.